Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be doing a little unboxing of the Illumineer's Trove for Disney Lorcana Shimmering Skies, the 5th set of the trading card game, now available in local game shops as of August 9th, 2024. We're going to be doing a pack break of the 8 packs included in the box later in this video, but we also get a lore counter, some dice hit markers if you will, and also little ink collar dividers for things like card storage. You also receive the box as well that we're getting ready to reveal, and the idea is you can store your cards long-term inside this box, divided by ink collar using the inserts available. But one thing I absolutely love about this set is just the artwork. Disney Lorcana has always done a fantastic job. We got Donald on the side here, we got Maui on the side, we got Vanellope, and we got Kronk. It's just so exciting to have a new set, new cards to play with, either casually or at your local league. But popping open the top of the box here we have our 8 packs, 3 art styles, Maui, Vanellope, and Donald this set. But we're going to set these to the side because we are going to be looking at the pack breaks later in the video. We also receive a physical lore counter, a lore spinner, which simply counts up to 20 to help you keep track of your lore. And if you look really closely, you can almost see like a little gradient type color there inside the lore counter. So I'm a big fan of the use of color inside the set. It's just all around really fun, and I'm happy to see it. Next up is going to be the individual ink color dividers. So whenever you use the box itself to store your cards, you'll be able to divide those up by ink color. So you have one for each color here: steel, emerald, sapphire, amethyst, ruby, and amber. And last but not least is going to be the hit markers, which count up to 6, 1 to 6, and basically a little bit of a themed design this time. I know with Ursula's Return we have very purple, but this is actually very clear with purple font on the dice itself here. So I've heard some people say they're not a big fan, but I like it, especially if you have like a glittery deck box or something like that. Can make for a pretty fun little addition here. Something I noticed is that the little divider insert was a little crooked as well, and honestly that's something that probably happens with, you know, shipping and everything else. But here's a little look at what you get inside the box. But now let's get to those 8 packs. All right, so assisting me is going to be my wife, but I'll be doing the little overview here. But a little tradition that we have is a little toast of the packs between me and my wife and our friends before we do any sort of pack rips. We toast the packs and whatnot for good luck and good pulls. So total of 8 packs we're going to be unboxing here, my wife going first. And let's actually take a look and see what we have here. Again, let me know what cards you're looking to pull inside the comments. What decks are you hoping to build? But it looks like we've got a Robin Hood here. Goes well with ping damage. We got a 1-drop Simba. We got a 2-drop Lilo. We have an action that actually is basically like Goat 2.0. We got Merlin back from Bermuda. Such a big fan of the artwork. We got Dopey. We have Amethyst Chromacon, which allows players to each draw a card. We got Rapunzel's Tower, which proved to be very popular. We got Simba. Love a good Floodborn Simba art. We got Shinzi, which, again, my wife is very keen with the hyenas. We got Pete, and we have Invited to the Ball. A foil Invited to the Ball allows you to search your deck. The info card this time is actually a little introduction to Lorcana Gateway, the new board game type introduction to Lorcana that is now available pretty much at local game shops, and also I've seen it on shelves at Target. But let's go ahead and take a look at pack number 2 here. Again, we're adjusting to the whole pack unboxing POV here. But taking a look here, we do have Fauna, some of the fairy godmothers here. We have a Ruby Donald Duck. So taking a look at Rut here with support. We have an Evasive Archimedes, one of my favorites. From Wreck-It Ralph, we got the Medal of Heroes, which increases the lore power of the cards. We got the Shield of Arendelle. We have Mutton Fudge. Listen, folks, I can't pronounce half of the racers' names, but Finders Keepers to draw 2. We got Bashful, which is one of the mini dwarf cards that I'm looking for this set. We have a Magica Dispel here, and we have a beefy 4 strength, 5 willpower quest for 2. Hey with Bodyguard. let's just say that Hey definitely proved to be a very big challenge in draft picks this weekend at local game shops. So all in all, off to a really good start. My wife and I, we were really hopeful to get certain picks here, really just to round out certain deck ideas like steel dwarves and hyenas and whatnot. So feeling really good about this. Next up, we got Flora. We have a Daisy Duck with Evasive. We have a Vanellope Von Sweets, a 2/2. We have the Retro Sphere, which is an item. 1-drop item here. One of our new songs, Ever As Before. Another song, When Will My Life Begin? And taking a look at Clarabelle here. We got Fix It Felix, the shift that gives locations +2 willpower. I love to see Fix It Felix kind of getting an ability right to the name. We got a Stitch. We have another Doc, and we got a Grumpy and a Sir Ector. So while we're transitioning to the next pack, the Dwarves, folks, by far is my focus this set. I was a fan of the Dwarves in, I believe it was Floodborn we got the Dwarves. But now that we have Steel Dwarves, a lot of synergy between them. I've been playtesting. Maybe we'll have a deck profile. But again, my wife going straight to the foil. We have one of the racers here. So my wife likes to flip to the back. But take a look at our remaining 11 picks here. We have a Banzai, I believe. I'm going to try my best to pronounce these appropriately here. And here's me telling my wife to put the cards closer to the camera. We have another racer. We have Mutton Fudge. We have Took, a 4/4. We have the Knock, which is moving damage, which is really nice. We have a Tanana. And we have another Hey, and here my wife is freaking out. We have Ed, part of the Hyenas. Taking a look at the next one, we have Ludwig von Drake. And we have a very aggressive Arthur, a 2/3 1-drop with Reckless. This Yzma, basically ping damage, a new song, Don't Let the Frostbite Bite. Folks, there's just so many deck ideas that I have this set, and I'm hoping to bring some deck profiles in the not too distant future and maybe some cardboard games. But let's go ahead and take a look at our next pack here. Starting things right off, and you see I like to do things by the book. We got the Ed. Take a look. We have a Ratigan, 1/5 Ratigan, 3-drop. We have a 3-drop Fix It Felix with Bodyguard. We have another Merlin. I love my Amethyst Merlims and Madam Mims. We got a 2-drop The Queen. A 1-drop Mickey Mouse with Resist, which is exciting. Merlin's Carpetbag. We have a Mutton Fudge shift here. A little bit of lore control. We have the Library, I think one of our second locations. And we have a 9-drop Gaston. And we have the Queen's Sensor Core. And I believe a foil Vanellope Von Sweets here. So all in all, not too bad. We've had a lot of really great dwarf pulls so far. So I'm excited to see what we get inside the next 3 packs here. We have, now that we've gone to all of our draft events, we have some pretty nice deck ideas that we want to talk about here. But here we have Ulf here. It's a 4-drop Quest for 2, cannot exert to sing songs. We have a Rainblue, which is a Rush, one of the racers with Rush. We have a Healing Decanter to remove damage. A 3-drop Anna. We have a King Candy 1-drop. A Royal Guard here, a 1/7. That's a very beefy 7 here. But we have a 3-drop Maleficent 0/4 Quest for 2. A Maymerian, a 1-drop Food Fight. We have a Chicha, I believe is the name. I'm going to have to look at the pronunciations. A Madam Mim that allows you to move damage off of her at the beginning of your turn. And a Ruby, an item for the foil, a Ruby Chromacon here. Getting into the last 2 packs here. Again, as I struggle to open up the packs here. Again, I've gotten pretty good at it, but things still fail me from time to time. Let's see what we got here. We have a 4-drop Minnie Mouse here, removing damage. We have a 3-drop Gale, questing for 2. We also have a Hypnotic Deduction. You can draw some cards. You got the Potion of Might to empower the characters. You have a Prince John. If an item is played, you get +2 strength. You got a Simba that allows card draw upon banishing characters. Another Merlin's Carpetbag. Ratigan's Party. If you have a damaged character, that location gains 2 lore. Another 3-drop Maleficent Quest for 2. A 9-drop Namari, which, again, I don't even know what half the cards in here. until I look at them. Another Gaston, and a foil Evasive Daisy Duck. Evasive was one of the first card types that I played, and I just fell in love with it during the first chapter. So let's take a look at this, the last pack of our 8 for the Illumineer's Trove. Starting things off, we have a 5-drop Zazu with Evasive, questing for 2. We have a Fludgerbutter, I believe the name is. We have a Vanellope Von Sweets. We have a Cogsworth. We have a Vision of the Future. Sapphire's looking really fun this set. We have a Sneezy. We have that Shift King Candy. We have a Robin Hood Shift, which is really great because Robin Hood, I think we're going to see a lot of synergy with ping damage. We have the Pride Lands. We had another Racer. We have a Legendary Gina. This is the first Legendary of our packs, and the Robin Hood foil. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the pulls we were excited about. The King Candy and Namari for obvious reasons. Some very interesting deck synergies there. The Robin Hood is going to be neat because of the pain damage making return we last saw in Floodborn. Genie being our only legendary from the Trove. And one thing I love about the legendaries this set is the embossed look on the legendaries. They're slightly lifted from the card. So I just think all around it's a nice artistic look. We got the Madame Mim moving damage. We got a very powerful Ed Hyena. We have a Yzma for more ping damage. Some honorable mentions to the Dwarves. Sir Ector, the foil Hey Hey, which is such a beautiful pull. Pete, and a Shinzi. But folks, thanks for taking a few moments to look at the unboxing of the Illumineer's Trove and the opening of our 8 packs. And we're going to have some interesting Lorcana content coming your way soon.